we're going to bring Mark on up, if he can come on up. Don't be shy. We want to take this opportunity, and we would ask Ms. Anderson to come on up if she could. This is one of our board members. We're so pleased that she's here, and our mayor's here, lieutenant's here, and I don't see Ms. Akins, but she's floating around here somewhere. The Art Bank is here. Wave with your hands, Art Bank, right there. Thank you so much for your support along those lines. But then, at this time, we'd like to make a special presentation.
It gives me great pleasure, Mark. First of all, good evening to everyone, the mayor of Ms. Anderson, and others who are here with us. I had an opportunity to go up today and to be a part of the class and be a part of the session, to see Mrs. Mason and Mark and his photographer just perform in an outstanding manner. In addition to that, they caught me in the corner and had a few chats with me, and I enjoyed that because I spent 15 years in Minnesota, which is where they're from. And I said, "Did you fly down?" He said, "No, I drove." I said, "Drove? What, 1,500 miles?"
About that, yep.
I said, my, we're going to have to get you a bus so that you can sleep, because that's a lot of driving. But I enjoyed the opportunity today and saw the kids at work, and I want to commend Mrs. Mason. I tell you, she has done, I don't want to downgrade anyone else, but she has done more in 2 years than I've seen ever. I'll extend it to that. She has done an outstanding job, and I want to say on behalf of the school board and myself, and I know the staff and Dr. Harrison, really appreciates what you're doing. You're a tireless person. Now, I'm long-winded sometimes, but I'll cut it short tonight. But it does give me great honor to present this award and recognition on behalf of Dr. Harrison and the high school, Ms. Mason. And let me just read that, if I may.
Please.
Presented to Mark Rivard, thank you for your dedication and determination to make the Virginia Project. Now, we call it Virginia Project because this is the first in Virginia.
Yes.
There's no other school district that is getting this kind of event. So let's give ourselves a hand. That's outstanding. That's outstanding. The Virginia Project, a reality for the students of Brunswick High School. This date, January the 22nd through the 24th, 2013. Congratulations. Please.
Well, you guys put me on the spot. I don't get nervous, and I am shaking right now. Thank you. I think you guys need to recognize that Sherry Mason is absolutely 100% as responsible for this as anyone else in this room, and you guys have her every single day, and that's an extremely large blessing. When her and I got to talking, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, gosh, I'm usually really good at that. I could talk all week to you guys and never run out of things to say. This is just unbelievable, and I hope this is the first of many. Meeting you all and just being able to come down here and experience the differences that we have and learn your culture versus my culture, and then have all of us come together and pull off something like this. And I'm not entirely sure what the population of this town is, but it can't be
About
much.
18,000 in the county.
The town's about 1300.
In my city, we have about 400,000, and we don't get this many people at an art show. So give yourselves a round of applause again for that. And if I could just, I want to recognize the students. I didn't get to work with every student at the high school, but the ones that I did, you guys did an unbelievable job. You guys took a leap of faith, trusting that I would be here, and believing in each other, that you guys came through on your end and I came through on my end, and we trusted each other and we made this happen together. And you guys are all just as responsible and should be extremely proud to see all of this come together. And I want to tell each and every one of you guys that I am personally never out of reach to you. You guys are all my friends. This is a family I have in Brunswick, Virginia. And that's pretty special. And I really also want to thank Russ Olson. I know I kind of do a lot of the talking, but Russ Olson, he designed the flyers, he donated his own artwork, hundreds of his own hours. He came down here with me, and he's helping make this whole experience that much richer, and he deserves a huge round of applause.
Can you share with them a little bit how we were able to raise the money for this project?
Yeah. Can I just say one thing? The mayor has to leave, and I'd like to...
I've got to go up and take care of something at the municipal building, but I think this is great, all these community people being together for a project of this nature. Mark's even had a chance to have some Brunswick stew that was made yesterday at the Capitol Square up in Richmond. We brought a couple quarts to him, and Sherry and I were collaborating on maybe doing a mural on the side of his building downtown when the weather gets a little better. So I'm going to stay in touch with Sherry because she does a mean window uptown, and she's got a lot of good ideas, okay? But thank you we really appreciate everybody for coming to town tonight, and it's great to see this many people at this type of event. And with that, I'll be back in a few minutes. I got to take care of some...
Thank you, man.
I want Mark to kind of share with you this evening just how so many people have touched our lives that you have never met and never seen from all over the world and all over the United States. Mark, tell them about that.
So the Virginia project was initially sparked when Mrs. Mason emailed me. She reached out to me and said that she was an art teacher in Virginia and she was doing some skateboard art style classes. And she had said that the students down here had kind of learned a little bit about some of my artwork and was just curious generally if I'd ever go to the school. And then she saw the educational stuff that I do with other schools, and we started to talk about the idea of me coming down here. And it was just a crazy idea at first, and of course when the budgets were put in place, it just isn't a reality. And I can't afford to just do this, and there wasn't enough money on the end of Brunswick to afford to pay for it all. This is an expensive thing. These skateboards are expensive, and I thought about it, and I learned a lot about Brunswick from her emails, about the high school from her emails, and I thought, it's just not something I'm going to say no to. So we're going to find a way to do this, and I challenged the students to raise $1,000. I said, if you guys raise $1,000, I'm going to meet you with $4,000. It's going to cost us the bare minimum $5,000 to do this, and we raised over $6,000. Wow. Yeah, we did it. We jumped in a car and we came down here, and it's unbelievable that something like this happened. So I really want to say thanks to Mrs. Mason. That's impressive. Yeah.
Sure. I'm Rebecca Akers. I work for the school system. I'm the reading specialist, but tonight I'm also here with the Brunswick Museum and Historical Society. I'm president, and we, along with the Art Bank, we're providing the refreshments for this event. But we have sponsored in the past art shows at St. Mark's Church, which is down the road. Unfortunately, St. Mark's was having some water issues, but I'm really glad that it was, because I don't think the church could have held, I don't think that little building could have held everyone. So this was the perfect venue for the art show. And I just want to say, I have no artistic talent at all. But my sister is an incredible artist. So art is really important to me, and I am so impressed by all the art that I see. So we were happy that Mark could come and Russ to support our students in their art interests. So we're really appreciative of your visit.
Thank you for your help. Thank you so much. We have another presentation?
Yeah, this is from the kids. This is our yearbook theme this year, Incredible 13. And these are our yearbook t-shirts, so I wanted to give you something that was more personal from us. You know, we got you the basketball shirts, but this is, you know, this is my heart, is, you know, doing the yearbook and doing the art. So these are our t-shirts, and I'm hoping every single one of the kids signed it. But then we're getting passed around. So this is for you and all the kids. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. We want to thank everybody for coming out this evening. Don't leave. You still have
Don't
opportunity to
leave.
circulate and move around. So we really appreciate it. Thank you for being a blessing to us. Thank you.
Everybody get together.